This is LAist 89.3. I'm Nereida Moreno. It's time for Food Friday, when we talk about all things food and drink going into the weekend. Easter is just around the corner, and if you're looking for a place to buy some really good chocolate, you can head to the Chocolate Dispensary in Echo Park. It sells more than 1,000 craft chocolate products from over 100 chocolate makers around the world. Kala Maxym is the co-owner, and she joins us now in studio. Hey, Kala.
Hello, Nereida. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being here. I see that you've brought some chocolate for us. We will get to that. But first, I want to talk about the name, Chocolate Dispensary. This has nothing to do with cannabis, right? It's all ages.
No weed, just chocolate. So we wanted to go back to kind of the real meaning of the word, which is a place you go to get things to make you feel better, which is what a dispensary is. And so we dispense craft chocolate.
And you opened at the end of 2024, right?
June 24.
Why was that a good time to open a shop specializing in chocolate?
Well, no one was doing it. So it turned out to be sort of a really interesting time to open a chocolate shop, because 2024 was the time when cacao prices went absolutely bananas. But we didn't know that when we came up with the idea. Maybe if we'd thought about it, we would have made a different decision, but we were already in it. And it turns out that chocolate is something that people want and need, in my opinion, all the time.
Yeah, and what's it like being open in Echo Park? How has the community responded?
We just love it. My husband and co-owner Dale has been in the community for 30 years, and it's just been wonderful. And of course, over the last year, the community's come even closer together. We're on a corner, and the whole block is full of beautiful small businesses, and we all support one another. You know, Echo Park Rising in August is a great time to come to Echo Park and meet all the small businesses, and it's been great.
Oh, I love that festival. But let's try some of the chocolate that you brought. I'm just going to try stuff. Can you actually describe what we're looking at?
Sure. So I wanted to bring a few things here for you. Some fun things, some things from our weird section. So I think you're picking up the moon rocks, which is going to give you a little pop rocks in your mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I can see her face.
I did not expect that.
Yeah.
We have here some white chocolate with
Yes. Yeah. This is a bar with porcini mushroom flavor and thyme. Isn't that incredible?
That is so good. I've never had anything like that.
That's the thing, is a lot of people think, you know, chocolate is what the grocery store shelf tells you it is. It's almonds, caramel, salt, and maybe mint at the holidays. But we have 1,100 chocolates, and they're all different. Think of it as a food. It's not candy. It's food.
Right.
You can do so much with it.
The moon rocks are still, by the way, I can still feel it. Yes, but it's so fun. Yeah. And we have some darker chocolate here.
Yes, I brought you one dark. So this is a coffee cardamom, and this is a brand out of Dubai. And as you mentioned, we have over 100 makers, and they are from everywhere. And lots of origin made, which means the cacao comes from that country, but the chocolate's also made at origin.
Wow, yeah. That is so rich. Mm-hmm. And can you tell us about some of the more unusual or special flavors that you keep in stock?
So we have a few bars that have onion in them, which are definitely weird, but also, yeah. So we have a caramelized onion. We have a dill bar, which kind of tastes like a Ruffles potato chip. And we have a lot with different spices from all around the world. We have a Sichuan hot pot, you know, lots that are sort of based on meals. One of them, for example, on your plate is the Norwegian brown cheese.
Ooh,
that's the second one right next to the Pop Rocks. Mm-hmm. And that's based on the Scandinavian brown cheese.
That would be a really great gift. You also brought some hot chocolate for us to try. Can you describe sort of what goes into it and why you think it's so popular?
Sure. So this is actually the French or European style drinking chocolate. We have a hot chocolate, but this is the drinking chocolate, which is a thick sipping chocolate. So all our drinks are vegan. They use oat milk. So it's an oat milk base with 100% cocoa, a dash of salt and vanilla, and then 71% dark chocolate. It's the mix of the cocoa powder and the chocolate that give it that incredibly rich texture.
It is so rich and not heavy, which is what I thought it might be, but wow, that is so good. A perfect dessert, a nightcap.
Absolutely. This is definitely the drink that sells the most above all, although our cacao cold brew is also very popular. It's just rich and decadent, and it's great for bringing friends in and sharing something together.
That's Kala Maxym, co-owner of the Chocolate Dispensary in Echo Park. You can read more about the store and see photos on our website, laist.com. Kala, thank you so much for coming in. This was so amazing.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a real honor.